Well, right or wrong, I'm going to start baling this. I guess it ain't going to matter what time I bale today. Right now it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm just going to let it dry out as much as possible. Frankly, I don't think it's going to dry any. We had a heavy frost last night. Well, it's kind of melted off here now. Probably should have came out here earlier. Being frosted, maybe it'd be dry. Drier. That's going to be the problem. Being green, it wants to, watch how I drive, or else I'll plug up the pickup head if I get too far up to the sides. So I might be baling this like a gear slower than I normally would bale. But like I say, it's not going to get any drier, no matter how long I let it lay, I don't think. And I got the phone call this morning. I got to go help haul corn. Thing is, right now, if he started by now, he says he's got a test plot he's going to run. That's going to take a little bit, so it'll be late morning, early afternoon before he's ready to go where I'll be needed. So that means I should bale this now and not worry about it later, because I don't know if the other guy will be coming in at 3 o'clock, 3:30 like he has been, where I could come back and bale this. So the main job right now is to get this in a bale, and then if I have to come out here, be out here till 3 o'clock in the morning wrapping it, that's what I'll do. I just hope I can get the timing better on that wrapper than I was last night, so I don't have to get off every bale and tie it onto the bale to start it. That's, like I say, it's all automatic to start the bales. But you got to get it in the holder just right, so I'll cut the plastic. So, I'm going to run this a little bit, see how good it goes. Hopefully I can get some footage of it. Well, I don't know how much I'm going to record this, probably just this one bale. You gotta watch pretty damn close. Biggest problems when I get on the curves are a little heavier windrow. Bunch of stuff in the corner of the head, and I get that to stop. So I'm gonna be zigzagging around here a little bit afterward to pick some of that up. I am going a gear slower than I normally go. Seems to be making a decent bale. Doing real good yield-wise. I got 5 bales off that whole field there yesterday, and I'm already like at 7 or 8 here now. I would get at least 15 bales off this. right here, we're on the curve, a little bit of a bend, the cause of the problem. You know, and hit it just right. Plus now I got to coast it through here. Give it a chance to pick it up. This is going to be a big mess too. Doubling up these windrows to kind of help it somewhat. I don't have to zigzag around as much. Still spongy on the sides a little bit. Stringy bales, but where I want to be. Yeah, we'll pick up this stuff. They say driving a gear slower. I think that's helping make a little better bale, giving it a chance to feed it in there and roll it. They say wet stuff is just so much harder to work with. Biggest thing is I don't want to break a chain or something. So I just take my time, get it in the bale. Try to get this done. I got maybe an hour here. I finish up just about the time he calls to go be hauling some corn. Yeah, I'm done. It's going to be it for 2023. The thing I got left to do is put shit on the fields. And that ain't that desperate of a job to do. I got enough room up there to stack manure this winter. We're going to have some weather here yet. I can top dress this or whatever field I'm going to go. I think I'm going to top dress the other field that I mowed off first. And I can coat this in the spring or something. We're throughout the winter. And let's go look at this bale. As near as I can tell from what I counted. Come out here and get that rock out of there. 15 bale. I don't think there's quite 5 acres in this field. So, give or take 3 bales to the acre. You feel like in this area here, it is actually dry. I don't know why that one side of the bale will pack a little bit better than the other. I say, I can come out here tonight. If I know he wasn't going to call me for another hour, I'd come out here and start playing around. First thing though, I think I got to go get some hydraulic oil. That's on the low mark, and that wrapper runs off the hydraulics like a hydraulic motor. So you lock the hydraulic lever in the open position so oil is circulating all the time. So probably should have the oil level up to where it's supposed to be. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 bales. Plus I got part of one in the baler there who is just starting to move my needles. So I'll take that one up. I'll feed that tonight, and I'll feed that other one. The first bale I made that turned out to be lopsided lunky. Probably what's in there is enough to feed them for tonight, and I can feed the other bale tomorrow night or whatever. Yeah, these bales ain't exactly as wet as I thought they would be. I mean, there's some areas, and it's cold. I did plug up one time where I couldn't get the feed through. I actually had to go out and dig the baler chamber out. And it was right underneath some trees where there's still frost on it, and damn, that was cold. But I think for the most part, these are going to be all right. And I say, it just depends who you talk to. One neighbor borrowed my silage wagon. He just brought that back this morning. And that's what he does. He's got a line wrapper, and he wraps all his hay. He milks 100 and some cows. And he said the wetter the better. The neighbor I'm borrowing the wrapper off of, he says wanted on the drier side. Frankly, I do lean more the wetter the better. I think I'm alright with this because this is grass. This is a fescue orchard grass mix. And that handles moisture a lot different. Now if this is clover or alfalfa, yeah, this is way too wet for that. I baled hay for the neighbor down there years ago, and he basically mowed that alfalfa in the morning. Told me to come down there and bale it, and he wrapped it, and within a week you had pouches in the wrap on the bottom of the bale, and you could slap that bale and just hear it sloshing in there. But grass, like I said, there is complete difference between grass and legumes like clover and alfalfa. And that's the rule I kind of always follow when I'm in the bag. I basically want it as wet as it. I mean, I'll mow it this morning and chop this afternoon. I want it as wet because it dries out fast. It dries out a lot more than you think it dries out. So I think I'm good on all these. Thing is, I'm more likely not going to feed them, so I will probably end up selling these to the neighbor down there. He needs the hay. He's letting me use the wrapper. We'll work out a deal for the plastic. I'm hoping I can wrap all these with that ball of plastic I just put on there. So I guess I wasn't too far off. By the time I was all said and done, I got 16 here, 4 over at the other barn. I got 20 bales, and that's what I figured, 15 to 20. So we'll see. Hopefully maybe I can get some videos wrapping. I'm gonna look at the weather forecast. If I can hold off till like 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock daylight tomorrow, I'll wait until tomorrow to wrap them. The last I saw they had rain. The earliest I've seen rain was 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. If that still holds, I might try to wrap it tonight. I guess I'm gonna get up there so I can head maybe get some hydraulic oil, and I'll be going to my next job. I totally suck at that. When you go to dump the table, you gotta get, this rod comes out, and you gotta get that plastic right in here, so when it tips, this snaps in, and there's a blade in there, and it'll cut the plastic. Out of, now this makes number 12, I've caught that thing maybe 3 times. So it's a pain in the ass. So I've pretty much been getting off just about every bale to cut this plastic, and every bale to tie the damn thing back on. I mean, you should be able to wrap these and never get off the tractor, but like I say, it's one of them things you pretty much gotta get the knack of it, and I don't do this enough to, I got the idea what to do, but I haven't got it nailed down yet. So I guess that's gonna probably be the best I'm gonna be able to do to get footage of wrapping. I know 3 more bales, there should be 4 more bale out here. Get these done, and I'll be done with 2023 other than spreading some manure. Yeah, I'll just make a quick clip here and sum this up, what I ended up with here last night. I did get it all wrapped before 10 o'clock, so I didn't have to spend half the night out here. And I guess it's a good thing that I did, because they had rain by 9 o'clock this morning. Well, it was raining before 7 o'clock this morning. They had high wind advisories, and we haven't had no high wind, so like I say, weathermen can't get nothing right. I ended up with 1 bale less to wrap. This one here only got 1 complete round around it. You can still see the grass through there. And I'm sure somebody might tell me this, I did put way too much plastic on these. I don't remember what the number of wraps were, it's been so many years. But I do know, I think last time I didn't get quite enough, so I wanted to make sure enough. I probably got like an extra wrap more than what I need on these. So if I had done that, I would have had enough plastic. The reason I quit on this one is there wasn't enough. The plastic screwed up. You can see how that jagged edge down there. It started on rolling funny for some reason. Well, there wasn't even enough plastic left on that roll to even finish this bale, so I would have had to put another box of twine on to do that and to do that bale. And I said, I'm not opening up a whole brand new box for 1 bale. So my cows are going to eat good here for a little bit. If the neighbor wants to buy these other 14, that's fine. I'll be feeding that one. That one will be going up to feed. And I got that. I never did get that mucked up one. I fed the part of one I had left here last night. So over the next couple of days, the cows will get a little extra treat. And then, like I said, it all depends. Maybe I'll end up feeding these. I don't need it. Well, maybe this wasn't the best place, but I don't think there's anything wrong. These trees ain't the best of shape in through here, but I don't think it'd be a problem. I'm going to come down here, and I'm hoping I can. I was going to put them in a row this way instead of here. And the first 2 I dumped, they rolled. I mean, they rolled, so I'm going to come down here with the pallet forks, see if I can pick them up without damaging them and stack them over this way somewhere. And then, I mean, save it one way or another. I mean, there's still a chance I could lose them, but right now I got them. Yeah, it's greasy. I mean, brakes locked up on me pulling in here, but took the wrapper back this morning, so we're all good on that. So I guess with that, like I said, I just want to throw it in there, have a close for this video. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you later.